Hi guys, Taria from urbansketchingworld.com here. Today I wanted to share with you some of my very first urban sketches. I just found them a couple months back when I was in the UK trying to empty out my stuff and moving things over to South Africa. So as we can see, this was in 2013 and this is the pagoda at Kew Gardens in London. And you can see I just didn't quite fit it on the page there. And then I had another go down in Brighton of the Brighton Pavilion, which was extremely ambitious of me because it is a crazy complicated building, and as you can see I didn't do a particularly great job. I was quite pleased with this first one though, this pagoda one. Yeah, as you can see, just the top of it didn't quite fit on. But as a first go, I was like not too disheartened by that attempt. And this sketchbook, you know, is just a normal drawing sketchbook. So obviously I was trying to use watercolor in that, and you could see the pages were all crinkly and stuff like that. So it's never gonna go that well. And then this was my first proper attempt really with a small little moleskin. I was really getting into urban sketching, and this was like about a year later, so September 2014, and I travelled over to Seattle. So I was just starting small first there with a little thing from a bar we were sat at, and then I moved on to the Space Needle. That was the view from our hotel. And then we went to Portland in Oregon, and they had all these kind of lunch trucks, these food trucks. So I was like, oh, I've got to try and sketch those. And then that was kind of all I did on that trip. But then I went to Italy, Milan, a couple months later. So I sketched something there, and then obviously just did the one sketch. This was my food, some chicken and some vegetables. So yeah, you know, I was really trying to have a go. Oh yeah, this one was when I was sat in the car park at work. So just on my lunch break, I'd started to get my little paints out, and I think this was some kind of, forest I was sat in or something like that, or the woods or something. Again, these are more cars from the car park. I really enjoyed actually going and sitting in my car at lunch and just drawing cars in the car park. I felt like they were coming out, you know, in a fun way, and it was just quite a nice way to spend my lunchtime. Yeah, just practicing lots of cars. I feel like I'm way out of practice with cars now. I need to maybe sit and draw some more in just sitting in a car park. I don't sit in many car parks these days though. And this was when I lost a bet. I was sitting waiting for bacon sandwiches to be made. I don't even remember what the bet was, but yeah, I remember I had to go and get everyone bacon sandwiches. And that's what's great about urban sketching, is you remember these silly moments, these silly things, because, you know, you were there and you were sketching something like condiments on the cafe table, you know. So a few more sort of sketches of cars, which obviously didn't get time to finish. There I was trying to be a bit artsy, doing a bit of a half a car big on the page like that. And this is Guildford Castle, so Guildford in Surrey, England, which is kind of where I'm from. And I was quite happy with this sketch. I think I was using like non-waterproof ink, but I was quite happy with it. And this is Guildford Castle again. I think this was 2016, because I think I remember being really bummed out to hear that Brexit was going to happen, the vote on the referendum, that kind of thing. So without getting too heavy into politics, that was a very sad day. So I think I remember just sitting in the grounds of the castle and drowning my sorrows with urban sketching. So there's not too much in this sketchbook. There's just a shoe there. This was the bathrobe hanging on the bedroom door. You know, again, just taking stolen moments just to practice a few things. I don't think there's anything else in that sketchbook. Let's see what's in this one. Oh yeah, I was trying to keep a sketch journal. So start of the year, Pepto-Bismol, not feeling my best self. Using the new George Foreman grill with our veggie burgers. I think I quite liked that sketch. And I was on the tube, so I was like, just sketched the handrail, you know. And then this was obviously, this was a statue very close to where I worked at the time, London Bridge. This was the end of my bass guitar. This was just a very quick sketch of Tower Bridge, sorry. And this is my nephew. My nephew was born, and so yeah, I tried to do a sketch of him that didn't make him look like a little fairy alien, but I think I failed. But yeah, that lasted for about a week, and then I think that habit fizzled out. And then in this book again, I don't think there's too much. Just flicking through here. As you can see, I went through a stage of just doing lots of doodling and stuff. To be honest, just as long as there was some kind of pen or whatever in my hand, I was quite happy, you know. And just making a mess, you know, just trying to draw. Oh, there we go. Here's an attempt at sketching some lady on the train. I think she knew I was sketching her as well. It was a bit awkward. I think the reflection in the window or something. But, you know, again, I was just trying. And then I went to the British Museum, so this was a terrible perspective on the stairs there. But again, just trying my best. And I think this was just one of the exhibits. I remember sitting down to sketch it, and I just felt so self-conscious. There was lots of school kids around, and people so busy, and I just felt really self-conscious. So I think I sketched that one exhibit, and then I ran away. And then here's some from a smaller sketchbook. So again, this is on the tube. This was just on the district line, sketching some of the seats, trying to get the pattern. I was quite happy with this sketch actually. Perspective's a bit dodgy, but I quite like the pattern. And then I sat down and tried to do a really detailed pencil sketch of my portable oil heater in my house, and I was really happy with that sketch as well. I don't know if you necessarily call that urban sketching, to be honest. It's just more of a still life, but I still liked it was still sketching on from life, you know. And here I was sat in the doctor's surgery waiting for my vaccines for going on my big trip to Mexico in 2017, and these were some more sketches on the train. I was much happier with these. I think I definitely made a bit more progress. So those were my very first urban sketches. So I really hope this encourages you guys. You know, we all start somewhere, and the best thing to do is just keep trying, you know, and just keep going. And as long as you're enjoying the feeling of sketching and having a pen or a pencil or a brush in your hand and making something, then that is the most important thing. And, you know, if you end up loving recording the world around you in your sketchbook, then you will just carry on doing it, and you will just carry on getting better. So I hope you've enjoyed that sneak peek at my early sketches, and I'll see you guys in the next video.